All right, I'm here with a brand new pickup video. Garage sales are starting to die down a little bit, but I still got some pretty nice pawn shop finds, and I still got some garage sale finds and other random stuff. So it shouldn't be too bad of a video. So the first thing I got here, I guess I'll go into new releases. I got a copy of course, Super Mario 3D All Stars. Best Buy actually delivered this to me on like the Thursday before it came out, so I actually got it a little early. I haven't put too much time into it yet. I just was messing around on Mario 64, got like 10 stars or something, and then I've been a little busy, so I haven't been able to play it as much as I'd like. But it's kind of it's kind of weird playing Mario 64 in like full HD, having it look so clear. Kind of kind of bizarre feeling, but looks like a good collection. It may be a little bit underwhelming with how they could have presented it, but I think it's just great to have these games in HD, especially like Sunshine, which was never re-released in any way. Really good to see that because I mean that game on itself goes like secondhand for almost $60, so it's a good deal. I don't like how they're doing it with like its limited release, although I think they'll probably go back on that. Who knows? But a fun collection overall. Good to have. Always great to have an accessible version of these older games, even if I already do own them. Looking forward to going through them again. I'll go into, I guess, my garage sale finds. So I went out on Saturday and I found one thing. Kind of cool. It looks maybe a little pricey for a garage sale, but I didn't really mind paying it too much. I got a copy of this Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Fate of Two Worlds Steelbook for $6. I don't know. I just saw the Steelbook artwork and I thought it was kind of cool. I don't know. I'm kind of an idiot, so I was attracted to the Steelbook artwork that I thought was cool, and bought this for $6. But cool to have in the collection. I already have Fate of Two Worlds on PS3, but it doesn't hurt to have it on 360 as well in the Steelbook. That was all I found on the Saturday, and then I went out on Thursday and didn't really find too much either. It's been really, really slow. Didn't expect it to go this slow, but it's been a lot colder than it usually is around this time. This was not too bad of a find. Pretty well priced. Went up to sale. They had some they had PS4 Spider-Man. They wanted $10 for, and then they had two first-party controllers for $5 each. So I grabbed two first-party PS4 controllers. Sticks look good, which is always the thing with controllers, like Sony controllers. I don't know what it is with Sony controllers, but those sticks, I don't know. So that's pretty good. At the very least, I could just trade those into GameStop to get some trade credit, but I'll probably see what I want to do with that. Let me see where I want to go next with this. That's all I got on Thursday. I guess I can go into Friday for my finds. This was listed on Facebook. I saw these games in a box, so I decided I would drive out there. It was like 30 minutes away, but there was nothing else to do. I figured I could find some signs on the way back. I found a few, but I didn't find very many. I don't think that people wanted to have sales right now. So I did get some PSP games. They had some PSP games and 360 games listed. I didn't know how much they cost, but when I got there, they were $3 each. And I got some pretty good PS3 games. Two I'm going to keep, and then two I'm going to just flip, make my money back, make a little bit extra. But I actually don't have a PSP. I've been looking to find one, but I can never find one in good shape because they always have the problem with the battery swelling. So I actually have a pretty sizable PSP collection that I've never got played too much of. Because I always just, they're always with the battery swelling or the screen's destroyed, but I'll get into it. This is kind of cool, Medieval Resurrection, which I believe is a remake of their first Medieval, which is funny because they just remade it again for PS4. So we've got two remakes of Medieval, but cool to have that one. That was complete and in pretty good shape. So a couple of them were I was gonna pick up for $3, but they were missing the game, or they had the wrong game in it, and it wasn't there to be found. So this one's actually kind of valuable, but this is just cool to have in general. Gradius Collection, which is nice to see, and that is complete. Pretty nice find there. I also got, and then I'm just gonna flip these ones, but I figured I'd pick them up since I drove all the way out there. Tony Hawk Project 8. I don't really care about playing Tony Hawk on PSP. And Crash Tag Team Racing, which I already have on PS2 if I ever want to play it. So not too bad there. She said that her son still has a bunch of game stuff, but he hasn't wanted to get it out and sell it yet. So I left my information. Maybe I'll get a call back. I have no idea. I'll go into just some other random finds then. I guess I'll go into my pawn shop finds and then my random finds. Got some nice little finds, kind of midweek stuff. Went out to an area. I go out there probably about once a month. Kind of hit up the different stores. Hit some pawn shops up that I don't usually hit as much. Well, one of them I hit pretty frequently. It's where I got the pretty good pawn shop score in January. But I hit another one that I've never really done too well at, and I did pretty well there. But I'll go to the first pawn shop. Got these for $2 each. Not too bad. I got a Wii Sports, which these are still selling like crazy. I don't know what is up with that, but $2 is a nice deal. This will need some time in the resurfacer, but $2 is a nice deal on that. I got another Wii Sports then too. You can see there. This one needs some time in the resurfacer as well, but nice finds there. I also grabbed a Grand Theft Auto 5 on PS3. Not too bad. Still has at least some value, for at least for $2. Not too bad. And then this one I probably actually should have passed on. I didn't see how bad a condition it was. Minecraft. I mean, look at the top layer is like completely scratched up, and there's like top layer scratches on it. So I should have probably passed on this one, but it was $2. Oh well. And then I went to this other pawn shop. I've never done great here before. I've found a few things in the past, but I've never done fantastic. But I got some pretty neat stuff, including a pretty cool collection piece, and something that's probably going to cause me nightmares for years to come. So they had some decent Wii games. Interestingly enough, they had them listed at $5, which they usually price stuff like on retail, and they have like stuff kind of priced by system for the most part, but they usually price stuff on retail for more noticeable stuff. But we got here Wii Sports Resort for $5, and then interestingly enough, they also had Mario Kart Wii for $5, and right next to it was a copy of Mario Kart Wii for $15. So no idea what was up with that, but these are actually in pretty good shape. I don't foresee any problems with these whatsoever. So that was cool. I looked at their DS stuff and found a little bit of an interesting game here. I spotted it immediately and had the case opened up because I knew they weren't going to price this at its full price. I knew they were going to have no idea what this was. So while, there's Mario games for $10 loose that aren't really even worth $10. There's Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars loose for $12, which is really not worth too much loose. We got here Flower, Sun, and Rain, which was priced at only $3. They had no idea what this was. Excellent deal there. This is an insanely hard to find game, really rare game, especially over here in the United States, finding like an American copy. This is going to haunt me trying to find a case and manual for this. If anyone has a case and manual for this for any chance, reach out to me either in the comments or on Twitter or whatever. Definitely looking for that. But this is a pretty pricey game loose. You don't see it very often, so very cool to get there. Very happy about that. It's going to probably take me forever to get that. That's a Suda51 game. Probably best known for like No More Heroes and Killer 7. Then I spotted this and knew I had to grab this as well. This was listed at $125, which is a really good deal. You could tell that they just listed it as they would list any new 3DS XL system without realizing that this is a nice special edition. But I got the Fire Emblem Special Edition new 3DS XL here. There's a little bit of sticker residue I still got to get off, but not too bad for $125. Screen's in great shape, very clean. Everything's good about it. This will definitely be a collection piece. Kind of would have preferred if it was in the box, but for this price, beggars can't be too much of choosers. So not too bad. Also came with this Mario case. So, but yeah, pretty good haul there from just heading out there during the week. Pretty nice stuff all around. Cool to get some stuff to sell, and as well as a collection piece. That's always the goal. And then just some random finds. I went to a store. It's like a toy store. Not too far away from me. Sometimes they have game stuff. I've done pretty well there. I got some Wii U games that they were $4 each. I'm still debating if I want to get the full collection. So I'm pretty much, if I see any Wii U game like $5 or under, I'm just picking it up and just kind of putting it aside just in case I do. So I got Brunswick Pro Bowling for $4. ESPN Sports Connection for 4. I think this was a launch title, maybe. Yeah, it looks like it, 2012. So, and then this one I know is a launch title. I'm almost positive. 30 Great Games Obstacle Course, which this is funny. This is still sealed. I'm going to keep it sealed. This is the lowest rated console game on Metacritic, and it's the second lowest rated game of all time, only under Big Rigs. But this is the lowest rated console game on Metacritic, so I bet it's really good. And then I picked this one up just to flip. Not too bad on that. Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock, so figured that would make up my money there, like partially. So figured why not. And then I picked this up at my local game store. Well, not my local. This is the local game chain, I guess I go to. This one was a little bit further out. Pretty rough shape, but I mean they priced it. It is complete to my knowledge. Yeah, or it doesn't look like it has manual, but it has like poster with it. Hopefully, once I'm gonna flatten it, and then I'm gonna see how it looks after a couple weeks. But they priced this lower than it would go for loose, so I picked up South Park Chef's Love Shack. I didn't have this one for the collection at all, and since I'm going for a full N64, I figured, maybe I'll find a better box at some point. But this goes for about 15 card only, so I figured, might as well get it with the box for 12. Yeah, it doesn't look like it has manual, but it does have like a poster, so that's probably harder to find anyway, so that works out. But overall, not too bad. There's like an N64 expansion pack instruction booklet in there as well. I don't know why. But not too bad overall. Some good finds there. Starting to wind down just a little bit, but still not too bad overall. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Make ssure to follow me on Twitter at Objo Gaming. Leave a comment down below if you've been able to pick up anything, if your luck's been better than mine lately. Like the video if you enjoyed. The likes and the comments really help out, so I appreciate that. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'm not going to really bother you to subscribe because my videos are going to probably show up in your recommended anyway if you watch them regularly, but like most of my viewers are not subscribed, so get on that, I guess. But until next time, I'd like to thank you for watching.